Flosstube, it's Lee here from Creatively on the 1st of January 2024 with my 2023 finish parade. I look forward to doing this video every year. It's quite fun seeing all the things that I finished, and it's quite a lot, so there'll be a lot of editing. I'm going to cut as much out as I can so we can get through this in a good and timely manner. So it's Monday morning. I've just got home from being away with friends overnight. I see a nap in my future, but I'll get this recorded at least, and then I can relax on the couch later on and get it edited and get it up this afternoon or early evening. So grab yourself a beverage. I'm gonna have a slurp of coffee and then we'll get on to it. I have all of my finishes, and I'm pretty sure they're in the right order. Forgive me if they're a little bit out. I did my best and I'm not checking it. There's a few things that I don't have the item with me. They were gifts, so I'll be inserting photos or a little video that I took earlier in the year where they come in. And I've got a couple of, right at the end, 2 fully finishes that were stitches from previous years. So I'm just showing them right at the end of the video. There's 2 things that were finished but stitched in probably in 2022. So first up is Rachel Holmes from Heartstring Samplery, and I on 32 count like mocha linen from Swigart with a silk conversion that was my own, and she was one of my 50 at 50 and finished on the 30th of January, and I personalised it for a great aunt of mine, Auntie Moo. So I love this so much. There's some sort of specialty stitches and stuff. She's a really pretty one, but yeah, very personalised by me. The second finish is a Real Comfort, a Jane Austen sampler from Modern Folk Embroidery. As you can see, the fabric was not cut straight, but we'll make it work when we go to frame it. This is on 40 count wood smoke from Tabby Cat using Anchor Black, and finished 6th of February. Number 3 is Birdhouse Garden, a little sight and finish from the Heart Needle Art by Wendy using 32 count fairy dust linen from Swigart and my own overdyed cotton conversion, and started on the 18th of Feb, finished on the 19th of Feb. Just a cute little one, nice little palette cleanser as I call it. Number 4 was a pretty big finish, another 50 at 51. I actually started and finished the same day but different years. 20th of February, Panoply of Peacocks, Tempting Tangles Designs. This is on 40 count silver fern by Country Stitch using my own silk conversion. And not only did I convert the silk, but I also didn't necessarily stitch each colour where it was charted, so it got a little bit random. I had some counting errors. I had to modify it a little bit to make it work. All in all, just had a lot of fun with it. It's a big design. There's a lot of stitching in this one. Don't underestimate it. So yeah, sort of very, very much a favourite. Number 5 was my birthday start for 2023, Mary Jane Fry, 1861, from the Solitary Stitcher, 36 count no name linen from Victoria Motto Sampler Shop using my own overdyed cotton conversion. It only has like 5 or 6 different colours in this one, and I modified it for me, put my name and stuff at the bottom. Finished on the 12th of March. Number 6 is finished, another 50 at 50, finished. This was finished on the 20th of March, and Mermaid's Song from Carriage House Samplings, 40 count shortbread linen from Country Stitch using my own overdyed cotton conversion. I have a lot of lovely overdyes, so get to use them. And yeah, the greeny blue of the ocean is quite different from what the called for was. It's quite a blue, but I like this greeny colour. Number 7 is The Sky Full of Birds Sal, from Blackbird Designs. It's from When the Leaves Fall book. This was a SAF for me, 21st of March, and I FFO'd it on the 24th of April, and I gave, it was a gift for a friend in Dunedin, on 32 count platinum linen from Zweigart and overdyed cotton conversion, my own. Number 8 is Fractor 12 from Stitching Spell, aka Cornelius and Friends. So I like to give my Fractor birds names if they don't already have them. So all of them have little names, which I've written down on my little stitch card, but the big bird is Cornelius. 40 count corn straw linen from Country Stitch, mostly charted DMC. I made a couple of tweaks just to brighten a couple of the colours that weren't, to make them a little bit look more like the mock-up of the chart. I love him. He was another 50 at 50 start, but finished 26th of March. Number 9 is a little start and finish. Started 6th of April, finished 10th of April. This is Honeybee sampling from Little House Needleworks on 32 count platinum linen from Zweigart using my own overdyed cotton conversion, and it's just a cute, sweet little design. And I think this one also had some random counting errors, but with these Quaker designs, you can make a lot of them work really well if you stuff up. The next finish is an FFO, also was a gift given to Zeb in Dunedin, and it is the owl cross stitch hanging. I got it from World of Cross Stitching issue 246, I think it was, designed by Shannon Waziliev, but I believe if you look around you can find it free online still. I stitched it on 32 count vintage country mocha linen from Zweigart with Anchor Black, and I use some scruffy trim around the edges that I got from Number 12 Stitch Co, I believe. So started on the 13th of April, finished on the 14th of April, and FFO'd on the 24th of April before I went to Dunedin. Next up is a tiny little FFO, and this was It Just Fell from Cherry Parker Designs. She designed this inspired by something I said in one of my videos. This is on 32 count coral linen from Tom and Lily Creations, and using Victorian Motto Sampler Shop blue sampler cotton. Start finish 15th of April and FFO'd on the 25th of April. And I just made it, put some canvas on the back, and fashioned a sort of tag that I could attach to a bit of luggage or a keychain or whatever. Just kind of cute little finish. Finish 12 is also an FFO. It's 10 karat gold by Darlene Dion Designs. I stitched this on 32 count dirty linen from Zweigart using the charted DMC. It's just such a cute, absolutely cute design. I love a good pun. I just added a bit of this because I had some. I couldn't find a braid. I wanted to put a braid or something around the finish. Just some sort of carrot top like ferny sort of greenery on the back. I spent too much time at the shop trying to find fabric for this, and then I just added that on because I had it. It's a tiny bit crooked, but whatever. My carrots grew crooked. So yeah, start 16th of April, finish 17th of April, and I FFO'd it 24th of April. Finish number 13 is the pomegranate sampler from Fox and Rabbit Designs. This is on 40 count apricot dream linen from Country Stitch, and using the Cottage Garden threads that they used for their model, Felix and Cloudy Day, and it is a very, very, very soft apricot-y coloured fabric. If you hold it up next to white, you can see that it is not white. And this was started on the 12th of June 22, which was one of my 50 at 50, and I finished this on the 23rd of April 2023. Finish number 14 is Count the Cups from Ardith Designs on 32 count country mocha linen from Zweigart with Victorian Model Sampler Shop Very Prim Red cotton. Started 28th of April, and finished 12th of May 2023. So I started this when I was down in Dunedin for the retreat and finished it not long after. Finish number 15 is Lamp Posts from Stitch Mom Studio, 35 count lilac grove linen from Country Stitch using Charter DMC with one substitution. The grey, I went a shade darker since I was stitching on this moody, smudgy linen. I wanted that charcoaly colour to stand out a little bit more. This was started, another 50/50 start, but I finished it on 31st of May. Finish number 16 is Pennsylvania Fractor from Kathy Barrick on 40 count merino linen from Country Stitch using my own overdyed cotton conversion, personalised for me down the bottom where I currently live. The funny thing is I live in Trentham, but recently they've reallocated us to live in Wallaceville. So I have a similar design to stitch that Zeb lent me. It's a Pennsylvania Heart, I think it's called, Fractor Heart, and it has similar font down it. So when I stitch that one, I think I might change it to Wallaceville 2024, like kind of, even though I haven't moved house, my address has changed. I think it's kind of funny. Started on the 27th of March and finished on the 10th of June. I don't know if I said that. Finish 17 is a big one, another 50/50 start, but the 2020 Pandemic Sampler by Christy Stephenson. I stitched this on 40 count prehistoric linen from Fox and Rabbit using mostly the Charter DMC and 3 overdyed cotton substitutions that I had in stash. This border, I love orange, but these colours on this fabric are just, they pop. They're delicious. So she's a big sampler. Started 26th of March 22, but finished on the 17th of June 2023. Finish number 18 is Friends of the Heart from Plum Street Samplers on 35 count vintage marble linen from Zweigart using the charted overdyed cotton. Very rarely do I use all the charted, so this was a bit of a treat. This was started on the 25th of April 23 and finished on the 24th of June 23, and love me some pomegranates, so yeah, this was a favourite one. Finish number 19 was a wee Fractor. This is Fractor 16, also from Stitching Spell, aka Maurice. So I haven't named the 3 baby birds, but Maurice, he's majestic. 40 count Sahara linen from Country Stitch using the Chartered DMC with, again, a couple of substitutions just to make them pop a little bit on this fabric. Started the 11th of June 23 and finished 28th of June 23. Finish number 20 is Stitch Goddess. This was a sale that I stitched with a couple of people, but started with Judy up in Thames. And this is from Tiny Modernist, 35 count ocean blue linen from Country Stitch, mostly the Charter DMC, couple of substitutions in the blues and the pinks. And I added a little bit of metallic in the scissors just because I have it and I could. But yeah, I loved her. So I stitched her, started on the 1st of January 2023 and finished her on the 2nd of October. Finishes 21 and 22, as I stitched it twice. Please enter your pin from Pintini Pintini. And this is on 36, I haven't checked, a 36 or a 40 count. I think it's on 36 count, scrap of linen, I don't know what it is, using my own overdyed cotton conversion. And I stitched one of them on the 16th of October and the other one on the 17th of October. So these are 2 safs. So there, one of them is going, I need to fully finish them still, hopefully in 2024, and one will be for a friend. And one will be for me. Finish number 23 is Fracta Frida from La Di Da. The chart was loaned to me from Zeb. This is on 40 count Havana linen from Weeks Dye Works. The colour is called for, the size is different than what was charted, but over dyed cotton conversion my own, and I love her, she's fabulous. Start and finish on the 22nd of October 2023, so a nice little quick stitch, and yeah, I do love me my fractors. Finish number 24, another little Saf, start and finish. This is the Little Mermaid from Snowflower Diaries on 32 count Stormy Night linen from Swiger, using my own overdyed cotton conversion. I think the skin's DMC, but it might have been called for, I might have changed it, I can't remember, but I love how the white flowers stand out on this fabric, and she's a cute little sassy thing. There's a little bit of metallic in her tail, so it's a bit hard to see on camera, but just a little bit of blue metallic just to give her a little bit of something special. And she was a cute little stitch and bound to be finished as a cushion with maybe some fabulous trim or something just to give her a bit of sass. Finish number 25 is 10,000 Lakes from Carolyn Manning Designs, 18 count Sage Ada from Zweigart using the charted DMC. I started this on the 21st of January and finished on the 31st of October. Finish number 26 is my New Zealand Flowers cross stitch ball. So this was also stitched as a sale with a couple of folks here in New Zealand. This is from Cherry Parker Designs. The instructions are very clear. It does require quite a lot of hand stitching. And it's, yeah, a whole lot of New Zealand flora. And this is on the called for, I think it's the called for 25 count Ice Bloom Moss and Antique White Lugana from Zweigart and charted DMC. I've got a little jingly ball in mind just because it was fun. I started this on the 21st of January 2023. I feel like that date's wrong. I'm pretty sure I did the outlines in December 22, but I wrote down 21st of Jan, so who knows. Started the actual stitching maybe then. Finished on the 4th of November 2023 and fully finished 3rd of December. You only saw this a few weeks ago, and that Pohutakawa flower is just absolutely stunning. Ferns and kaka, toi toi, nikau palm. It's just kowhai flower. I love it. It's just such a fun little finish. Well, it's a big finish really. Finish number 27 is Black Butterfly Sampler from Shaders Stitchery. I love this design so much. I couldn't stop stitching on it. It wasn't quite a start and finish because I stitched it over 2 weeks, and my week starts on Monday, but you know, whatever. 40 count corn straw linen from Country Stitch using Gentle Arts Onyx and Cottage Garden Threads Haviland. Started 5th of November 23, finished 10th of November 23. So there are 2 shades of black in there. And something I did is I long stitched all of this instead of back stitching it, and I feel like it gave it more of a organic sort of softness because of course they're a little bit loose, so they get a little bit curved, and I just love this design so much. It just was an absolute pleasure to stitch. We start and finish for finish number 28, Let's Stay Home from Darlene Dion Designs using the charted DMC on 28 count amber and or toasted almond linen from Witchild. I'm not sure, it had 2 names, I don't know what they call it. Yeah, start and finish 11th of November 2023. Good old wood shot linen, so see-through but and stiff, but yeah, this will be on the finish pile for 2024, that's for sure. Next up is a bunch of related designs. So first of all, we've got Finish 29, What Is It You Desire, from Valentina Stitch Shop. This is from the TV show Lucifer. On 18 count white Ada from Zweigart, I used DMC Flotion Black. This was start and finish on the 19th of November. I've talked previously about I want to make sort of like a bag, a tote bag or something with a whole bunch of these Lucifer inspired designs, and I have a couple more that I want to stitch and a couple that I actually want to chart myself to have enough. Finishes 30, 31 and 32. These are a little bit out of order because I didn't keep track of when I stitched them. They're all pretty much starts and finishes of themselves, and I don't remember who the Etsy shops are, so you just have to look on Etsy for Lucifer and you'll find them. 18 count, they're all on 18 count Ada, either white or black. This one is just called Lucifer, so again from the TV show. And then we've got the Lucifer Feather. I did change the red from what was charted to the 666 because, you know, it seems silly not to use that. And then in the white feather, I think it called for a metallic that I didn't have, so I just used a white like 5200 or Blanc, but added some metallic in there. And then I've also stitched this is a bookmark design, but it's his license plate from his car. Finish number 33 is the Botanical Blackwork Sail from the Steady Thread. This is on 20 count hand dyed Ada, dyed by me, using a DMC palette inspired by Stitch Palette's Backyard Blossom palette. It's not the same, I just pulled colours, threads from my over stash that were close enough. Started 20th of January 23 and finished on the 1st of December 23. And I love it. So added some personalization with, you know, a few of the bees and put the initials in the year down there and then stitch designs around them. So it's nice and like a garden filled with flowers. Five finishes here, finishes 34 through 38. I showed you the picture last week, but here it is again. Joy, the ornaments that I finished for my stitchy friends who came to the Jingle Ball. Luminous Fibre Arts free design, 32 count fairy dust Ada from Zweigart using Victorian Motto sampler shop Mrs. Claus cotton. They were stitched 25th of November through the 6th of December, and then FFO'd by the 10th of December and give it away as gifts. We're getting to the real recent finishes now. So finish 39 is Gingerbread Village from Carolyn Manning Designs on 28 count Forget Me Not Lugana from Country Stitch using the charted DMC and beads instead of French knots. So this started 25th of December 22. It was my last 50 at 50 start and finished 22nd of December 2023. And you saw these last week. I'm counting this as one finish, or it could be 12, which would put my figures right up there, but it was one sale, so I'm considering it one finish. Although they will be 12 FFOs eventually. So my Grandma's Jewelry Box sale from Carolyn Manning Designs on 32 count antique white linen from Zweigart using mostly called for DMC with my own beads and metallics. Started in January 23, finished on the 17th of December. So essentially it was 12 monthly starts and finishes, but I'm considering this one finish for this whip parade. sticking with the ornaments, I am counting these as six finishes because they are all on separate charts, and that was a compromise. But I intended to do more of these and I ran out of time, steam. So, but finishes 41 through 46 are freebie ornaments from linen and threads. They were freebie designs for their monthly sale in 2021. These are on 40 count pearl grey linen from Swaga using variegated silks for you. I'll carry on with stitching these over time. Finish number 47 you saw the other day, the lovely mermaid from Stitchy Princess, using 28 count opal linen from Picture This Plus and my own overdyed cotton conversion. I tweaked the DMC for her skin and I added a little pearl and some sparkles, and the aqua colour has some sparkle to it. You see it here first because I finished this last night at about 10:30. My finish number 48 for the year, Gigi, from one of the Bewitching Pixies from Nora Corbett. I've been soweling this with Judith. She's almost done. She's only got a little bit of skin to do. When I left her, she was doing the last couple of stitches of skin, and then she has most of the beading still to do. So there she is. She's beautiful. 32 count vintage country mocha linen from Swigart, using mostly the charted DMC. I did change the colour slightly for her skin, and they're called for Krenak and Mill Hill. Started on the 31st of December 2022 with Judith and finished on the 31st of December 2023 with Judith. Only two more things to show you. So I have a couple more FFOs. So these were both designs that I stitched previous years, but I finished them when I had a bit of a finishing spree earlier this year. This one is Morning Star from Blackbird Designs. I think the chart was originally gifted to me from Shan in Australia. 40 count oyster linen from Country Stitch, using my own overdyed cotton conversion, and just backed with a bit of cotton and with walnut shell. The FFO was the 24th of April 2023, and it's such a cute little design. And last but not least is Silent All These Years FFO. This chart is from John Hummerston, just John 2018 on Instagram. I stitched it for the 30th anniversary of Tori Amos' Little Earthquakes album. This is the first line from Silent All These Years, which is my anthem. On 32 count dirty linen from Swigart, using my own overdyed conversion. I did colours to look like, remind me of what the album cover looks like. The dress she's wearing is that blue and she's in a box, that brown. And I fully finished it on the 25th of April with just I wanted a sort of baggy, saggy pair of jeans. So I've got bit of old jean on here with the jeans pocket you can put things in, and I added the mermaid's tail. So there's a line from the bridge is like, but what if I'm a mermaid in these jeans if it's with your name still on it? So I wanted the mermaid tail on the jeans. It's meaningful. So yeah, that is my final FFO for 2023. So yeah, it's quite a lot. I've got that as 50 finishes, 48 of them stitched in 2023. If you add on, the ornaments. Instead, if you add on another 11 ornaments, if you want to break the Caroline Manning sale out, it's up there. But certainly a very productive year. There's some nice big finishes in there, but a whole bunch of little ones as well. I want to say thanks for coming along and watching. I should be able to cut this down so it's not hours. Like it's going to be less than an hour, might be even close to 25 minutes or something, hopefully. I will be putting up my whip parade tomorrow probably. And yeah, again, it's been a great, 2023 was a great stitchy year. Looking forward to 2024. We get an extra day this year because it's a leap year, so maybe we can squeeze an extra finish in there. Not promising to have another 50 finishes, that was quite ridiculous. Certainly want to get a bunch of my samplers finished though for 2024. So yeah, until we meet again, take care, have a great new year, and as always, don't let your needles rust. Ciao.